Hmm? What's this? Looks like a cigar. Kind of feels like a cigar. And it vapes like a cigar. What have we got here? Raze Vapor, Magnificio e-cigar. Check it out. Alrighty then, YouTube. Welcome back. Thanks for watching another review. This is kind of an interesting one. It's a very unique product. You don't see a whole lot of these on the market. It's an e-cigar. And before I get started on this, let me give a big shout out to the places that I got these from. I actually won, ironically enough, 2 of these in YouTube giveaways. One of them from Vapin Heathen Vape Reviews. I'll go ahead and post a link below to his review of the Magnificio. And the other one from KJ Andio, also a giveaway that he did in YouTube, and I'll post a link below to his YouTube video for this particular product. Anyway, I was very interested in these, and both of these guys posted reviews up, and they both posted giveaways, so I said, yeah, what the hell, I'll go ahead and try, and I don't win giveaways at all, so I'll probably end up relegating myself to having to buy one of these. Anyway, within 1 week, both of these guys contacted me and said, hey, you won. You pay for shipping, we'll send you the product out. Sweet. I ended up paying a total of like 13 bucks, and I got 2 of these. These things retail for about $40. You can get them on sale. I'll get into a little bit more detail on that in just a minute. Let me show you the product before I show you the package. I know it's a little bit, bass-ackwards, but there's really not much to it. What you've got here is your classic e-cigarette, basically, in an e-cigar format. It's just a nice big hefty battery, 1200 milliamp hour, and one thing I really love about this thing is how it charges. You disconnect, the battery's got a USB cable, and your cartomizer slash tank slash whatever juice reservoir has a female USB connector on there that receives power from the battery through that. This is genius because this thing does not leak. It just works and works great. And you ready? Pop it back together. And this makes swapping flavors out that quick. You get another one of these, pop it on there, boom, you're done. Easy enough. So, what is it? It's an automatic battery, meaning you have to actually draw air through it for it to fire. And it's got a little orange LED up the front that kind of mimics the ash of a cigar. I'm not sure the resistance of the coils that's in these, but I imagine it's fairly high because this 1200 milliamp hour battery lasts me, a couple of weeks, and that's vaping the shit out of this thing. These little reservoirs hold, they've got the little cotton or polyfill or whatever packing inside of them. They probably hold about 2 milliliters, and that's it. And these things will last a solid week. So the coils that are in these are probably running fairly high resistance. I'd be willing to guess they're at least a 2.5 ohm coil, which is fine because it isn't looking to be a cloud-chucking, cloud competition beast. It's looking to mimic the sensation of smoking cigar, and to that effect, it does pretty well. It produces an amount of vapor that is pretty analogous to the amount of smoke that a real cigar would produce. Not bad. I mean, really, for what it is. And this battery, I haven't charged it in a week and a half, something like that. So if it dies in the middle of the review, sorry, I'll break out the other one. And this tank, geez, I don't know what it's going on. At least 2 weeks. I haven't been vaping it a whole lot this past week. So you buy this, and it's available in 2 separate versions. You can pick up this guy here, which is the Magnificio 3-flavor box set. And what you get in there is pretty standard fare stuff. You get your e-cigar, and it comes fitted with the Cuban gold flavor cartridge. I'll get into that in just a minute. Comes with, and I've already opened it up out of the cellophane, I just left it there to show you, the Crystal Mint cartridge, and what I've got on this particular one, the Grape Ice. Grape Ice is 0 milligrams. The Crystal Mint, I believe, is 12 milligrams. Yes, 1.2%, so 12 milligrams. And the Cuban Gold is 18 milligrams, or 1.8%, however you want to call it. Also, from KJ Andio, big shout out to him, he gave me a flavor pack. It came with a couple of Cuban Golds. This kit is also available in a much smaller box that has just that. It comes with the Cuban Gold and the battery, and that's it. Nothing else. You don't need a charger because it's got a charger built into the battery. Sweet. Plug it into your computer, plug it into a wall jack, USB jack, and it'll work fine. Charges up in about an hour and a half from dead, something like that. And it holds a charge, like I said, for a good long time. Swapping flavors in this thing is really easy. I'm using one of the 0.6%, 6 milligram Cuban Golds that KJ Andio sent me. They come like this, but in a little cellophane wrap. So you pull the little silicone nipple off the top, pull the bigger silicone nipple off the bottom that's protecting the USB, pull the one cartridge off, push the other one on. That's it, you're ready to go. That's good stuff. Now let's talk about the flavors. I'm not a big menthol guy, and two of the flavors that come with this are menthol. The Grape Ice tastes like grape Kool-Aid when you have a peppermint in your mouth. That's the best way I could describe it. It's not unpleasant, and you know, me not being a menthol guy, it's not all that bad. The Crystal Mint tastes like some really strong gum. It's not so much mentholy as it is minty. So to that end, it's not that bad. One thing that I do use both of those flavors for is Vapor's Tongue, or you know, Vapor's Fatigue, or whatever you want to call it. Take a couple hits off of that, boom, it just goes away really quickly. Now, the only other flavor that I've had for this is the Cuban Gold. And the Cuban Gold that comes with it is an 18 milligram strength. And let me tell you, as far as artificial, completely artificial tobaccos go, this is one of the most damn convincing that I've ever run across. I mean, I had to kind of do a double take the first time I took a toke off of this thing, because I thought I was pulling air through an unlit cigar. It was just that convincing of an aroma and flavor. And this is the 18 milligram strength here. Really nice. Really peppery because of the 18 milligrams of nicotine. And one of the nice things about this, being 18 milligrams, I don't normally vape nicotine, to be perfectly honest, but I can vape this because I'm not sub-ohming it. I'm not filling my lungs and my mouth and, you know, exposing all my mucous membranes to tons and tons of nicotine. Can I get nicked out on this? Yeah, but I'd have to sit there and really work at it. They do have some other flavors available on their website, and I'll post a link below to Raze Vapor's website, the Magnificio. I'll put a couple links in there. I know KJ Andio at one time, he had a discount code. I'll see if it's still active, if it still works, and if it is, I'll pop it below. Vapin Heathen Vapes, he also had a discount code. I'll pop his below too, you know, whatever. They offer cherry, vanilla. I was interested in both of those. And the cherry is like a cherry cigar. So, yeah, that's something I probably am going to try at some point. The vanilla, they say it's like a vanilla cigar box. I don't know what that is, but I'll probably give it a shot. I'll make an order from them. The 3-in-1 kit, the kit that comes with the cigar and the 2 extra flavor packs, I believe that retails for $39.99. If I'm wrong, I'll post everything down below. And the Magnificio Uno, which comes with just that, retails for $29.99. Not bad. The flavor packs come in a box with 2, and they retail, I believe, for $17.99. Ends up being about $9 a pop for one of these. And for as long as they last, that's really not that bad of a price. I was pleasantly surprised. You know, I wanted to get one of these because I read some really favorable reviews. I saw some very favorable video reviews, and I used to, as a smoker, smoke a lot of cigars. It was just one of the things that made quitting smoking so difficult for me. And it's nice to have that, be able to have that guilty pleasure of sitting back and tasting that tobacco leaf. I think this cartridge is about to die. You know, and just be able to really enjoy it. And I was pleasantly surprised that these other flavors, the Great Mint and whatnot. Yeah, that cart's about to die down there. Are as enjoyable as they are. I really have nothing bad to say about this thing. I mean, this is absolutely, bar none, and I've used a bunch of them, the most convincing e-cigar on the market. I have not encountered anything else that is of this caliber. The only thing they could have done to make these a little bit better is with the flavor cartridges, make the end squishy, so that, you know, a cigar smoker who used to chew on the cigars, you know, I wasn't one of those, but I know they're out there, so that they can sit there and nibble on that a little bit. I mean, these are disposable anyway, and, you know, who cares if they chew it up? I would like to have seen that feature. Other than that, they got it dead on. I mean, this thing just, it looks the part, it tastes the part, it vapes well, it performs well. There's nothing wrong with this. Again, I'll post all those links that I mentioned down below, including the video reviews that KJ Andio and Billy Heathen Vapes, Heathen Vape Reviews did. And if their discount codes work, I'll go ahead and post those as well. And just on a little side note, if you enjoy vaping, if you're passionate about it, please support advocacy in any way, shape, or form that you can. Join CASA. Join SAFADA if you're in a business. Contact your representatives. Go to CASA's Calls for Action page and support H.R. 2058, the Cole Amendment Bill. Do what you got to do. We got to fight for our right to vape right now. You know, we're kind of in the thick of it. I'll get down off of that little podium there and let you continue on with your day. And I'm going to take one more toke off of this thing because it's really pleasant.